Are you as excited as I am? I'm wondering if you are. Here we go again. We are back once more. Yes, it's time to talk about English. It's time to listen. It's time to learn. This is English Addict coming to you live and direct from the birthplace of the English language. You know where it is. I know where it is. We all know where it is. Of course, it is England. Yes, I am in England. Hello there. Hi everybody, this is Mr. Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you feeling happy? Do you have one of these on your face today? If not, do not worry, because I will try my best to put one there with my little show coming to you live and direct from England. Isn't it strange? Have you noticed how strange it is that human beings will sometimes laugh at things? Laughter is a very strange emotion, don't you think? It is one of those strange emotions. Quite often it is something you can't control. It is a kind of reflex. You might describe it as a reflex to something that you hear, a reflex or reaction to something a person says, maybe a joke or something you find amusing, something you hear, something you see. Maybe you are watching a funny movie, something that makes you laugh out loud. But laughter is a very strange thing. I don't think there are any other animals besides human beings that actually laugh. I have a feeling that there are at least one or two. I think apes, because of course we are very close to those particular animals and they can laugh as well. But I'm not sure if there are any other animals that can actually show laughter or react in that particular way. I always find that quite interesting. Laughter. They say that laughter is the best medicine. If you have a smile on your face, then guess what? You are probably having a very good day. So I hope I can put one right here as well for you. My name is Duncan. I talk about the English language. You might say that I am one of these here, you see, like it says on my t-shirt. I am an English addict and I have a feeling maybe, perhaps, I'm not sure, you might be one of those as well. It's great to be with you on Wednesday. Of course, it is just 1 week before Christmas arrives. Are you excited? Christmas is coming. 1 week from today, it will be Christmas Day. Wow. And guess what? We will be with you on Christmas Day. Mr. Steve and myself, we will be spending some of our holiday time with you live on YouTube. So I hope you can join us for that. I really do. It would be lovely to have your company. So that is happening next Wednesday. What about this? What is happening today? Well, we will be talking about the English language, of course. Now it's time for us to get together and enjoy the lovely words and phrases of the English language. That is the reason why we are here today, to have a look at that lovely, expressive language, which of course English is. So 1 week before Christmas, you can see my studio is really looking festive. If something is described as being festive, it means it looks happy, jolly, celebratory. Yes, you are going to celebrate some sort of festival some sort of special event. It is very festive. Everything looks rather lovely here in the studio. So are you going to celebrate Christmas? Now, I know I say this every week. Certainly for the past 3 weeks, I've been saying this. Not everyone celebrates Christmas. It is true. But any excuse to have a party, to sing songs, and to share your time with your friends, any excuse is always very welcome. So 1 week from today, it will be Christmas. I am really looking forward to next week. We will be with you next Wednesday, Christmas Day. We are going to spend some time with you next Wednesday. Don't forget, we will be here on that very special day. I hope you enjoyed the sights of Much Wenlock. That is the place in which I live. And the studio now looks very festive, bright, colourful, and also on Sunday. Yes, Sunday we are still here as usual. For those who are worried, Sunday as well. We are live with you from 2 p.m. UK time. Palmyra is here. Hello, Palmyra. Hello also to Beatrice. Hello also to, interesting, Maruts Sroka. Hello to you. Guess what? You are first on today's live chat. That almost deserves one of these. That's enough. You can have too much of that. Very fancy pants. Maruts, nice to see you here first. In second place, it is Vitas. In second place. Your finger is not so fast today. Also we have, as I mentioned earlier, we have Beatrice. Hello, Beatrice. Nice to see you back with us as well. Unique Way is asking, when will the class start? Guess what? It's already started. I'm here now, live. Can you see me? Hello. Nice to see you there. Unique Way, thank you for joining me. Also we have, who else is here today? Pronab. Hello, Pronab. Nice to see you here. Where are you watching at the moment? Also, we have A.H. Hasib. Please, young man. Young man? Is that for me? Are you calling me young man? Thank you very much. Wow. I feel very flattered by that, I have to say. Love from Bangladesh. Also we have Ali Amer. Hello, Mr. Duncan. Long time no watch. Are you still alive? Yes, just about. I'm trying my best to stay alive. I'm not sure how well I'm doing, if I'm actually succeeding, but at least I am here today. Isn't that lovely? We also have, oh yes, of course, we have the one, the only Luis Mendez is here today. Hello, Luis. Nice to see you back with us as well. It is good to have you here with me on the live chat. I'm as happy as can be. Today we are looking at some interesting subjects. I hope they will be interesting to you. I think they are rather interesting, and I hope you find them interesting as well. We are looking at loyalty in a few moments, and also we are looking at comfort. The word comfort. It is an interesting word. It actually derives from strength. Strength. Similar to the word fort, which is strength. It is putting up something to give you strength or give you some sort of security. So the word comfort is a very interesting word indeed. We will be looking at that a little bit later on as well. And of course we have you on the live chat. It's lovely to have you here today. Laughter is the best medicine. Apparently, if you can smile, if you can laugh, if you laugh at something, apparently it makes your body do some very interesting things. You have some lovely moments of time going on beneath your skin because everything jumps for joy when you are happy. So that's why laughter is such a good thing, you see, because it really does cleanse the soul. Hello to A.H. Hasib. This is the first time I am watching your video. I hope it will be interesting. I will try my best. I promise I will try my best to make this interesting. How am I doing so far? Is it interesting? I hope so. If nothing else, it is unusual. Different, probably. Very nice to see you all here today. So even if you don't celebrate Christmas, please join me next Wednesday. We will be with you. I will give you more details about that next Sunday. As you may know, Steve, Mr. Steve, is having a holiday. He's on holiday at the moment. He's taking a break from work. I saw him this morning. He was outside in the garden, cutting his bushes, sweeping up the leaves and doing all sorts of things to try and keep the garden looking nice and tidy. Although it's not easy at the moment because we have some really bad weather. Some really strange weather at the moment. Lots of wind. And I'm not talking about Mr. Steve's stomach. Here is an interesting word. So this is a word we often use when we want to show that we are, I suppose you could say that we are faithful to someone. We are showing that we are faithful to that person. To be faithful means that you will be near that person, with that person, true to that person. And a great way of expressing this feeling is through the word I'm about to show you now on the screen. The word is loyalty. an interesting word, loyalty. This particular word is a noun that means the state or quality of being loyal. There are many ways of showing this particular thing, but quite often it is done through friendship, for example. Loyalty exists between people, or maybe groups of people. Together, they all have common loyalty. The state of being true or by a person's side in a position of trust. Now that is another interesting word, the word trust. Trust and loyalty are often used together. They are often put together. So we often see trust and loyalty as being connected. They are things that are connected together. Friendship, loyalty, being with someone, being truthful with them, being friends. You have loyalty. The state of being true or by a person's side in a position of trust. Maybe in your workplace, maybe you are loyal to your boss. Maybe your boss is a great person and you love them so much you would do anything for them. You will work overtime. You will do those extra hours. You will come in to work on Saturday because you are so loyal to your boss or maybe to your company. To be loyal, to be near and true. Once again, we have that word, true. You have trust. You trust another person, or maybe that person trusts you. You have common loyalty. To be faithful. I love that word. Quite often in relationships, we have a certain type of loyalty, trust, faithfulness, to be together, to have some sort of connection. Trust is an interesting word. You show your loyalty, or you feel a person's loyalty. So you can give loyalty, or you can feel loyalty from another person. A person can be loyal to you. To have loyalty, it is a great word, and one that we might not use as much as we used to. You can show your loyalty through some sort of action, maybe something you do, maybe something you do that shows your loyalty. You might have to prove your loyalty to someone. Oh, interesting. Now that is a very interesting way of putting that word, to prove your loyalty. And there are many ways of doing that in day-to-day life. Quite often in business, you might have to sign a contract. So that is a kind of proof of loyalty. You are writing it down. You are signing your name. You are saying to that other person, you can trust me and I will trust you. It is mutual loyalty. So you might have to prove your loyalty to someone or something through an action. You might have to show your loyalty by defending your country. That's all I'm saying about that. Loyalty can be expressed in many different ways. To only use one certain product or company. Now this is a very interesting thing that has happened over the past 20, 25 years maybe. 25 years? Yes, I think so. So in the late 1990s, a lot of companies, especially supermarkets, supermarkets, they started producing something called a loyalty card. Loyalty card. Something that you took with you to the supermarket. And with that, you would get extra discount on your shopping. So that was a way of building up a person's loyalty. So they will come into your shop and you will give them a little bit of extra discount as a sign of being thankful for their loyalty. Isn't that lovely? So, for example, you can be loyal to a supermarket, to a certain branch of supermarket. You always shop at that place. You are a loyal customer. You can be described as being loyal. I am your loyal customer. Every week I come into your shop and I buy something. I buy my weekly shopping from your supermarket because I am very loyal. And these days we will often receive some sort of gift or something that will make sure that we stay loyal to that company, especially supermarkets. A lot of supermarkets these days do have some sort of loyalty scheme where if you go into the supermarket and you can prove that you are loyal, you will get some sort of reward, normally in the form of discount. Very nice. And then we have the word loyal, which of course is an adjective. The adjective form, I suppose, of loyalty. Loyal is the adjective form which is used to express true, devoted, obedient, constant, and faithful. So a person who is loyal is a person who will be there for you. I suppose in a way you could describe a loyal person as a friend. So quite often a person who over time becomes your friend is also someone who is loyal. And as I said earlier, quite often loyalty is two ways. Two ways. I can be loyal to you and you are loyal to me. It is a very interesting word. Loyalty. I suppose in a way you might also use the word honour as well. So honour is something you are giving to a person without question. Loyalty is something you also do without any question. So that is an interesting word. Two words, in fact, there. We will be looking at some more words a little bit later on. So what about you? Do you have a place, maybe a supermarket or a local shop, that you always go to because you have a certain loyalty to that particular place? So I think it does happen quite often. A person can become loyal. You can develop a type of loyalty. Someone just said, "Hello, Unique Way. I am your loyal student. Thank you very much. I'm always grateful for anyone who comes back, especially if my English lessons are helpful to you. If they are useful, if they help you, then I am happy. And I will be your loyal English teacher. I'm trying my best anyway. 18 years I've been doing this and I'm still here doing it for you. So you might say that I have already proved my loyalty because I've been doing this since 2006. So I would say that I am very, very loyal indeed. We will take a quick break and then I will be back with you, and we have words and phrases connected to comfort, being comfortable, being in a position where you feel relaxed. maybe something that is making you feel not so worried or stressed by things. All of that coming up right after this. Keep it right here, please. This is English Addict.
I'm a big boy now.
We are heading towards the festive season. Oh, Christmas is coming. I know, not everyone celebrates Christmas, but for those who do, I hope you have a super time. And for those who don't, guess what? You are also very welcome to join in with everything that is happening next Wednesday. We are live here. Live on YouTube next Wednesday. We might be the only people in the world doing a live English live stream on Christmas Day in the world. I would not be surprised if that is the case. English Addict is with you, and I am feeling rather festive today. The live chat is very busy. Let's have a look. Let's see who is on today. Oh, very nice. Palmyra. Hello, Palmyra. Palmyra mentions a book by Victor Hugo. He would write quite a few things that were not very happy. And I think that is a very good way of stating that, to be honest. Thank you, Palmyra. Hello. Hello, Ermage. Unique Way says, Ermage, the word, do you know its meaning? Is it an English word? Ermage. I'm not sure about that word, to be honest, whether it's spelt incorrectly or maybe you've written it down in a different way. I'm not sure, but very interesting. A lot of people say, Mr. Duncan, sometimes we think maybe you know every single word in the English language. Can I just say now, I don't. There are around 1 million words in the English language. So it is impossible for me to know every single one of them, to be honest with you. Palmyra says, I am still loyal to my home phone, even though I do not need it. It costs €4 per month. A lot of people nowadays do not have a phone in their house. When I say in their house, I mean a landline. So a phone that is connected to the outside line. So there are many people now who do not have a phone connected to their house. They have the internet, they have internet connection, but they don't actually have a phone line, because most people these days, of course, have their mobile phones, so they don't need one. But that is a very interesting point. Very interesting indeed. Here we go then. Let's have a look, shall we, at today's big subject. This is what we will be doing between now and the end. We are looking at words and phrases connected to comfort. It's a lovely word. I don't know why the word comfort sounds like a large, fluffy pillow that you can rest your head on. So that's the reason why I've used this lovely pillow as my background, because there is nothing more satisfying than putting your head on a nice, comfortable pillow at the end of the day. It is the ultimate comfort. I think so. It is so much comfort. Some people might say it is too much comfort. Is it possible to have too much comfort? I suppose so. I suppose it is possible to have too much comfort, because then perhaps you might become lazy. You might not want to do anything because you are so comfortable. So here we go then. Comfort relates to the relaxed feeling of something. To feel relaxed. To experience comfort. And I suppose there are many ways of expressing comfort in that particular way. Things that give you a sense or a feeling of relaxation. Something that is there to give you comfort. So in that particular sense, we are showing that something is there to give you comfort, the relaxed feeling of something. A situation or event that is not stressful can be described as comfortable. The word comfortable. It is the adjective form of the word. So something is comfortable. That bed looks comfortable. That chair is comfortable. We are talking about the quality, the thing that item possesses. Something is very comfortable. As I mentioned earlier, there is nothing nicer, nothing better than getting into a lovely, comfortable bed. Comfort is what is felt, as in a place to sit that feels relaxing. So comfort is what is felt. You can feel comfort. You can experience comfort. You are doing something. You are sitting in a certain place. You are in a certain position. Ooh, maybe you are lying down on your bed and you feel the beautiful comfort. We sat in first class and enjoyed the comfort. If you are lucky enough to fly to a distant place by first class, I've never done it because I can't afford it, but I've never travelled by first class ever, by plane. I would love to one day, but I don't think it's ever going to happen, to be honest. Comfort is what is felt, as in a place to sit that feels relaxing. Comfort can be both a noun and a verb. So in this particular sense, we can use the word comfort as both a noun and a verb. As a noun, the comfort of a nice warm bed, the comfort of that thing. We are using that as a noun. It is a statement saying that thing has comfort. Perhaps a car. Maybe you buy a new car and perhaps the suspension on the car is very good. So as you're driving along, the car does not bump along the road. That is one of Mr. Steve's hates of cars. He does not like driving a car that is bumpy. He likes to drive in comfort. He likes to drive with no bumps. So perhaps the comfort of a nice car. Maybe you have a lovely posh car that is very comfortable to drive. The comfort felt. So you can feel the comfort. The comfort as a quality of a certain thing. Again, a warm bed, an expensive car, something that gives you that feeling of relaxation is comfort. Comfort, as I said earlier, can be both a noun and a verb. As a verb, the act of comfort. You give comfort, you comfort someone. So this particular word is being used as a verb. It is the doing word, the act of comfort. One person can comfort another. And of course, there are many ways of doing that. You might use words of encouragement. You might say things to make them feel better, to help them, to cheer them up. You might give them a hug. Is there anything more comforting than giving comfort, or to comfort another person by giving them a hug? So one person can comfort another person. The giving of relief from unhappiness. The giving of relief from unhappiness. So anything you are doing is an action that gives some sort of comfort. You comfort someone as a verb. You give them comfort as a noun. Comfort someone during their moment of grief. So you might offer some sort of support, words of sympathy, maybe something you do or say that is comforting another person. To comfort someone during their moment of grief, or maybe their moment of sadness. Perhaps one of your friends, one of their relatives or a parent has passed away. So you comfort that person. The other person is feeling upset. They have grief. They are suffering from sadness because of their loss. So you will comfort them. You will be near them. You will do something to make them feel better, which is a lovely human thing when you think about it. Take away a person's pain, to ease someone's discomfort. So again, this is not actually through an action. This is actually through the quality of something having that effect on you. So the chair gives you comfort. the chair, will comfort you. When you sit down in a comfortable chair, it comforts you. It takes away your stress. It takes away the pain of that moment. The word discomfort means the feeling of not being comfortable. So I missed that out. I will show you again. Take away a person's pain to ease someone's discomfort. Discomfort. The word discomfort means the feeling of not being comfortable. So maybe if you are in bed at night and you can't get to sleep, maybe the pillow is all hard, maybe the bed is damp for some reason, especially when you are sleeping in a strange bed. Now, this is something I am going to confess to. I do not like sleeping in a strange bed. If it is a bed that I'm unsure of, perhaps a hotel, or maybe if I'm visiting someone, I am quite fussy about the bed. It has to be comfortable. It has to have a nice pillow, not too soft, not too hard, or else I find it very difficult to get to sleep, to be honest. I find it really difficult to actually get to sleep. So I don't normally like being in a strange bed. There's no answer to that really, is there? So there is nothing nicer, there is nothing better than getting into your own bed because you are familiar with it. It has all of the things you know you will enjoy. The soft pillow, the clean sheets. Everything is lovely and comfortable. It gives you comfort. So the word discomfort is the opposite. It means you are not comfortable. You don't feel comfortable. You might feel pain. You might have an ache in your neck the next morning. You have discomfort. You are uncomfortable. It is an uncomfortable feeling that you have, or a feeling of unease. So, of course, comfort is not just about how you feel physically, but also how you feel up here in your mind. Discomfort can also be a feeling of being upset or unsure, nervous, afraid, worried. You have a certain discomfort. Maybe a person gives you a feeling of discomfort. You don't like being near that person. They give you a feeling of discomfort. So comfort can be physical or it can be emotional. We might say that something is a comfort if it makes us feel happy. A certain thing can be a comfort. Anything. Maybe you have a pet. Maybe you have a pet cat or a pet dog or a pet snake. It gives you comfort. It makes you feel happy when it is around. So a lot of people do enjoy having a pet, cat or dog. They like to have it nearby. Quite often they will get affection from the dog, or maybe they will give the dog a little bit of affection. It is a feeling of comfort. And of course it can make you feel happy as well. Food can be a comfort. Now you are talking to the right person here. Definitely. I love food. You may have noticed. If you've been watching me over the past few years, you will know I like very, 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 very much. I like food. A lot. Food can be a comfort. A friend can be a comfort. It is lovely having someone in your life to whom you can speak. You can share your feelings, your problems, your worries. You can be happy with them. You can be sad with them. You can tell them your deepest fears without worry of being judged in any way. So a friend can also be a comfort. And as I said earlier, a big hug can also be a comfort. Maybe there is a moment of time where you need another person near you. And yes, it is true. It is definitely a comfort. A person can be welcome. They are a comfort. Something that gives comfort is a comforter. So anything that provides comfort can be described as a comforter. That is the thing that gives comfort. It can be your bed, maybe a lovely chair near the fire, and you can just sit there at night and watch the fire crackling away in front of you. Perhaps you have a nice hot drink with you at the same time. It is lovely and comfortable. It is your comforter. It gives you comfort. To relieve pain, sorrow, sadness, worry, anguish. To take away the aches and pains. Something is a comforter. It gives you some sort of comfort. A lot of young children, especially infants, might have something called a comforter. It can be anything. Maybe a towel or a toy or a certain thing that child always likes to have with them. It makes them feel safe and secure when they have it nearby. We can describe that thing as a comforter. When it is nearby, the child will be happy and comfortable. There are some phrases that we can use in English referring to comfort. For example, here's the first one, cold comfort. Something that is described as cold comfort is a small attempt at giving comfort. Something that is offered as comfort, but really it doesn't actually provide any comfort. And if it does, it's only a very small amount of comfort. So when we talk about cold comfort is something that is given to make you feel better, but really it doesn't do anything. It is only slightly comforting. Negligible. A negligible degree of comfort. So comfort is being given, but it doesn't really do much. We describe that as cold comfort. A person might say something to you to try and make you feel better, but really it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't make you feel better. You don't feel any better. You might say that thing is cold comfort. Negligible is just very small or almost insignificant. A very small amount or quantity is negligible. Next, another phrase connected to comfort. You might have your creature comforts. So this is always stated as a plural. Quite often we will talk about your creature comforts. These are the things that give one comfort and relaxation. For example, warmth, your bed, food, electricity, hot water. All of these things can be described as creature comforts. These are the things that make your day-to-day life bearable. Your creature comforts are the things that you have nearby that give you comfort, security. You might say that having warmth in your house is part of your creature comforts. All the things that you have in your house, or the things you have around you that make life better, more comfortable. They are your creature comforts. Here's another one, another phrase. Something was too close for comfort. Something that is or was too close for comfort. We might describe it as a close call or an event that almost caused harm or damage. We describe it as being too close for comfort. Where is it gone? I'm trying not to cough. Am I going to cough? Just a moment. Well, that was fun. I'm back, don't worry. I had a little tickle in my throat. One of the things about doing this is being in this hot studio can make your throat become very dry indeed. Like just. Too close for comfort is something that was very close and almost caused harm or damage. For example, that explosion was too close for comfort. Something bad occurred nearby, but not directly, but it was very close. You might say that that thing was too close for comfort. It was a near miss. Uses of comfort. Comfort can be given and comfort can be felt. It can be the quality of something that eases worry or pain. So comfort is something that is given, it is felt, and it can be the quality of something as well that is able to take away your worry and pain. A person can be a comfort during a bad time. As I mentioned earlier, maybe one person can give comfort to another, or they can be a comfort during a bad time. A chair can be a comfort if you have a painful neck or a painful back. Sitting down can be very welcome. It is a welcome comfort. Synonyms of comfort include amenity, contentment, convenience, enjoyment, happiness, luxury. Oh, very nice. So your comfort can be something that has a sense of luxury, as I said earlier. Maybe you are flying to a distant place and you want to be comfortable during the flight. You will often go first class if you can afford it. I've never been first class on an aeroplane. Maybe one day it will happen. Maybe one day I will get to feel the pleasure of being in first class, but not yet. You can have happiness, luxury, pleasure, relaxation, relief, satisfaction, warmth, and also well-being as well. A person can feel good. To have your well-being is also to have comfort. You feel well. You might give support, advice, encouragement, love. Yes. Is there anything more comfortable? Is there anything more comforting than the love of another person? You can have warmth, relief as well. So something might give you comfort and it might take away the pain that you have. That is the reason why the word is so descriptive. Comfort literally does mean to take away the pain, the feeling of worry, and generally the feeling of being uneasy. To be in a comfortable, warm place might be described as being as snug as a bug in a rug. Have you heard of that phrase? It is a well-known phrase. We often use it at night when we are going to bed. We want to go to bed. I want to get in bed. I want to be as snug as a bug in a rug. It is a phrase that we do use in English. You might even have a version of that in your own language. So to be as snug as a bug in a rug is to be very comfortable. The feeling of being comfortable or having comfort, of course. That, as they say, is almost that. We are coming up to 3 o'clock. That hour went very quickly. I hope you've enjoyed today's live stream, and I hope all of the words that you've seen and heard have been useful as well. I am back with you on Sunday. I'm with you on Sunday from 2 p.m. UK time. Steve will be here as well. We will be getting excited on Sunday because Christmas is coming. And of course, we will be with you on Christmas Day as well for a short time, spending a little bit of our Christmas Day with you. So I hope you can join us for that as well. Thank you for your company. I hope you've enjoyed everything today. I hope it has been useful to you. Thank you for your company. Thank you to the live chat as well. Very busy day on the live chat, it would appear. Thank you very much for joining me. I will see you on Sunday, and I am back with Mr. Steve, as I just mentioned. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day. Keep yourself comfortable. Stay comfortable. Because let's face it, to be comfortable can make you feel very happy indeed. I am going to have a little bit of comfort in a moment with a cup of tea. Hopefully Mr. Steve will be making one for me. Catch you on Sunday. See you later. And don't forget, you can watch this again with captions later on. You can watch this as many times as you want. Also, don't forget to check out my new lessons as well. There are new lessons on my YouTube channel. And of course, until the next time we meet here, which hopefully will be Sunday, 2 p.m. UK time, this is Mr. Duncan in England saying thanks for watching, see you later, and of course, it's been fun. It's been comforting. Ta-ta for now.